you're like me, you have zero baseball experience. When you come to disc golf, all of a sudden you're hearing all this language about engaging the hips, using your back, using your plant foot as a brace, all of this stuff, and it just is so overwhelming that it's hard to take all of this information and put it to use. Since most people with a baseball background seem to be really good at disc golf, Paul McBeth, I think that we can have a really good discussion and a couple of videos where we just look at baseball and basically how does it translate to disc golf. So I'm super excited to start this 3-part series, at least 3 parts as of right now, where we're gonna talk about baseball to disc golf, the transition, some drills that we can do, and basic biomechanics and movements that translate well. So now, if you don't have a baseball background, that doesn't mean that this video is not for you. If anything, this is giving you the key ingredient, possibly even the secret to unlocking your backhand potential. And so I am so excited for this. This is something I've been reading up on for months now, studying baseball players and just really trying to delve into how do they do it? How do all these guys with baseball backgrounds translate so smoothly to disc golf? What is it about the swing? What is it about the pitch? And I am so excited to share my findings with you. And so to start off, let's take our bag and all of our discs in it and toss it to the side. That's right, you will not need a single disc for this drill. Now, whether you have played baseball, never played baseball, you can easily find a bat anywhere. Whether you have one in your garage, in the back of your car if you're in a softball league, or if you just go to the Dollar Tree for $1, pick up a wiffle ball bat. That's what I did. The weight of it, the length of the bat, has nothing to do with what we're talking about in this drill. Now, before you baseball people get on to me, obviously length of the bat, weight of the bat does affect your swing when you're actually playing the game. But in these videos, we're talking specifically about the timing. And so we're focusing less on how much power we're necessarily generating with our swing and focusing more on the timing in our throw. Here's our very simple baseball to disc golf drill. Let's say this is home plate right here. I'm a righty, okay? This is my right hand. So when I naturally swing, all right, my left side is facing the pitcher. So to start this drill, step 1 is to just get into this comfortable position with from your dominant side, okay? If I was batting lefty, that would not be my dominant side. So I'm in my dominant side, and all I want to do here is I just want to take a couple practice swings, and I just want to swing the bat and get comfortable with it. I'm not focusing on anything that my body's doing, I'm just swinging. As I get warmed up and I get comfortable, what I want to start doing is focusing on what my body is doing, okay? Notice I'm not over my back leg, I'm right in front of it. I've talked about this before. Your entire weight is not on your back leg, but your body is pushing forward from this back leg to your brace leg. And then look at as I swing, okay, even if I go for a full power swing, my brace leg is holding it, okay? And so my brace leg coming and sitting on the heel at the very end. I feel it in my glute, in my back of the hip, coming through like this, all right? And my hands, notice my left hand where it is, my right elbow right here. If I was to release my right hand and just make it, continue my forearm to where my hand is, now look, all of a sudden, I'm like this. And so then I throw through. We're gonna come back to that clip there in just a little bit. I'm gonna compare it to one of your favorite pros, okay? But we just wanna take note in step 1, as we're on our dominant side, how we swing, okay? We're not focusing on correcting anything, just getting comfortable. So now, step 2. This is home plate again. I'm now swinging this way, and this is where it gets real awkward, okay? Because I have no idea what I'm doing. This, is a very different position than I'm used to. Let me make sure, you know, I gotta double check. Okay, left, like, yeah, man, okay. So I'm coming here, I'm swinging, I'm trying to just get comfortable with it. I'm not focusing. Obviously, I'm gonna look a little awkward here. I'm not ambidextrous. Some of you might be switch hitters, and so this is going to be a really smooth transition for you. Those of you who are not, whether you're a lefty now swinging righty, or you're a righty now swinging lefty, this is going to be a very different position. It's not gonna feel super good. It's gonna feel a little awkward. Once you start getting comfortable with this, you're gonna go to step 3, which is starting to swing and pay attention to your body, okay? Now I've noticed right here, I keep letting go. And you know what I'm doing? I'm then taking my entire backside out of it and just using my arm. Because when I swung this way, I pretty much kept it connected the entire time. This way, I'm gonna have to get used to that, all right? And so this is just some training for me as well. And what's great about the wiffle ball bat is that it's super light, and so you actually don't have to worry about like fatigue and everything. So you can just take this, get ready. And so as you come through, all right, you want to pay attention to the same things. For example, I'm coming from this back leg and pushing forward. My right leg is bracing. I know I'm bracing because I feel it in the same spot. And I'm rotating on my heel, all right, especially as I really start to wind up the power. And notice, my hip isn't open. No baseball player is gonna open their hips. You know why? Because if you open your hip like this, try rotating. You get absolutely no power. So your toe's gonna point in just a little bit, and that's going to help you really lock into those hips, and you're gonna feel it right here. And as you lock into them, you're gonna rotate on your heel. In step 1, when I paused right here and I dropped this arm down, now if I was lefty backhand, this would be perfect, right? I'm not lefty backhand, I'm righty backhand. So I'm gonna go just like this. And if I'm doing this correctly, right? First off, my shoulder's too high up. We wanna be more square, okay? So my elbow is coming forward like it would on a forehand. My arm is not out here on the throw yet. So if I release my left hand and drop it down in continuation of my arm, I now have this position. So I'm gonna drop the bat for a second because I wanna just point this out. Look at my shoulders, okay? My body, my foot is coming off the ground. My knee and hip are bent in. I'm bracing into my leg. My shoulders are coming this way. My back is rounded. This is a powerful position, and it's because we're using our entire body. It's not just our arm. We're getting everything in, and it all starts with the off leg and the off arm. Those follow through limbs literally push your throw through. So as we come, boom, boom, they initiate it, okay? They initiate the entire thing to where you can then follow through. As you start noticing this, okay? Step 4, now you're gonna start taking more powerful swings, okay? And what I want you to do is don't use your lead arm to pull the bat through, okay? Pulling the bat through is gonna make you yank it. And I come through like this, okay? Like that. If I'm just using my right arm to swing, I'm coming this way. So think about every time you've ever grip locked or shanked a drive. It's been because you've probably led with your right arm. And so your entire body is off balance, right? It's kind of cool once you start doing it. But when your back leg, your back arm, and everything come in, the bat comes through right here on this plane, okay? And so we just want to practice that and get used to it, because the more that we can get comfortable in this offhand batting stance, the more comfortable it'll be to pick up a disc and throw. I want to share this short clip and then a still frame of Paul McBeth throwing in a recent video that he and Hannah McBeth made. When I saw this, I immediately had to text Matt and just talk about it with him and sort everything. I recorded a video of me like talking about it. It was crazy because everything just started to click for me. What you're seeing in this clip of Paul McBeth is everything that I was demonstrating with the back or offhand coming across. Notice as the disc is still behind him that his left arm and hip are coming through, just like in the swing, okay? Now, you may be saying, well, he's not holding a bat, so it's gonna look a little different. Well, let's compare it side by side with the still frame and the video that I was stopping to show you of when I was doing it. Now, obviously, Paul has a baseball background. Paul is a 5-time world champ. He's been playing disc golf for many, many years. His lines, his timing are gonna be a little bit crisper than mine, but you can see the similarities in these two movements. Paul's throwing a disc, I'm swinging the bat, and you can tell that when you drop your wrist down to continue, that your arms almost become crisscrossed in a sort of way. And all that's doing is tightening your back and giving you that rotational force. And so the same similarities here, which is just crazy to think that all these years, guys, we've been looking at the answer the entire time, but it just happened so fast that we never realized it. So I'm super excited about this. I cannot wait to share with you all of my findings in the next 2 episodes. I think it's going to be so cool, okay? I am thrilled to share this information with you guys. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please make sure you give it a like. It helps me, but more importantly, it tells other people out there who are struggling with the backhand throw in disc golf that, hey, you need to watch this video. It helped me, it can help you. So make sure you give it a like and feel free to share this video with anyone. Thank you so much, everybody. I truly appreciate it. Until next time, have a great round.